And we're back, guys. I'm your host, Good Energy. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. And we have several championships to be played. It's Championship Saturday. We're going to start things off with Leylah Fernandez. Long head, don't care. Taking on Tereza Valentova, someone I've told you to watch out for. But while I have your attention, let's go to Mexico really quick, okay? WTA 125K. We have a superstar on the rise. This is Mexico, Tampico. This is a final where we have Hannah Vandewinkel. She's taking on Cadence Brace from Canada. Listen, both of these ladies, I'm familiar with their game, but I am officially stamping Vandewinkel as the future of Belgium tennis. We saw Elisa Mertens lose to Valentova today. She's playing the final against Leila. Mertens plays a lot of tennis, doubles, singles, and she's on the decline. Let's just be honest. But I think she's had a really good couple last years, and she's put on muscle, she's put on strength, but in other areas she's slowed down. I think Vandewinkel's the future of Belgium tennis, and check the community. I did a post on her. I picked her to win this tournament from the start. She's got great variety. She has great top spin. Her angles are really good. She reminds me of a young Barbora Krejcikova. She continues to work on her strength, her footwork. I think she could win a slam one day. And the reality is this, guys. The angles, the IQ she has, the mental ability she has, she's above. I mean, she's primarily, clay is her favorite surface, but I think great clay players can bring that strategy, that game plan, that IQ to hard. It doesn't work all the time because you need the physical ability, you need the speed, the athletic ability to be able to kind of, as you're game planning and backing your opponents up and playing smart, you also have to be able to defend, because you can't just use topspin like Iga Swiatek said in her famous U.S. Open loss. She couldn't go to her topspin. She didn't have any answers. And I feel that that's the same with a lot of clay players. When they get to hard, they don't have that athletic ability. So I feel if Vandewinkel continues to work on her speed, her power, I think she's going to be very dangerous. We saw her just take out some great competition this tournament. And look, she's ranked 163rd. Cadence Brace is ranked 203rd. She's from Canada. Cadence, look, she's 41-19 on the year. She's won 8 of her last 10. But Vandewinkel's 44-24. She had a 55-win season last year. She's got 9 championships on the lower level. She's won 7 of her last 10. We saw her take out players like Mandlik, Tomova, Mayar Sharif, right? Even though she lost to Victoria Jimenez as well as Brace recently, a junior slam winner, one of my top team's prospects, she beat Harriet Dart and destroyed her. Harriet Dart had to retire from that match. She's played Julia Niemeyer, right? She's played Greet Menon. She lost to Robin Montgomery at SW19. But I think Vandewinkel is a star on the rise. She's the future of Belgium tennis, and I'm taking her to win this tournament. I picked her to win the tournament. I told you guys to watch out for her. I think she defeats Cadence Brace and wins Mexico. Now, let's go back to Osaka. Look, Leylah Fernandez, she's actually scheduled to play. This is going to be a match of Canada. That's right, guys. Go to the comments, guys. Victoria Mboku, that's right. She beat Coco. She won Canada. She beat Osaka. Leylah's scheduled to play her tomorrow. I don't think that's going to happen. If Leylah wins the championship here, that's definitely not going to happen. But Valentova's a tough cookie, guys. She's coming off of a 50-win season. She's won 90 matches her last 2 years. She's 90-16 her last 2 seasons. She's won 8 of her last 10. She came through qualifiers. We saw her take out Olga Denlovic, Elisa Mertens, Alexandra Ayala, Greet Menon, Shankri. She's just been dominating opponents here, right? And we can't forget about Jacqueline Christian. Valentova is someone I told you to watch out for. She has great court vision. She's a good shot maker. She's not going to really overpower you, but she's just going to keep balls in play until you make mistakes. She's a good defender. She's a good mover. We saw her challenge Elena Rybakina at the U.S. Open, that tiebreak. She had a chance to force a third set. I think she would have won the match if it would have went 3. But she is just a great player on the rise you want to watch out for. I think she will be the face of the Czech Republican scene, just like Vandewinkel will be of Belgium. I'm telling you guys to watch out for these stars, just like I've been telling you to watch out for Jasmine, who, by the way, clinched her spots for the WTA finals. That's right. Elena Rybakina is out, whether she wins or not, ladies and gentlemen. Now, of course, listen, I think this is going to be a tough match for Leylah. Leylah Fernandez, she's a crafty lefty. She's here after taking out Hailey Baptiste, Dalma Galfi, Shramkova, Sharana Kirstea. She's only dropped 1 set, while Valentova's dropped 3 sets. I do think overall Leylah is the more experienced player when it comes to the main tour, but I think Valentova's got more variety. She can beat you from more angles across the court, but Leylah's a court bully, right? She's going to keep everything in front of her. She's going to just destroy you with the left down the line. She's going to beat you at the net. Valentova, I think, has the range. For Leylah to win this match, she's going to have to speed Valentova up. She's got by far the better footwork, one of my fastest players on tour. She has to get Valentova moving, and her left down the line has to work. She's got to be aggressive. She's got to avoid these long rallies that Valentova wants. I think Valentova's going to start fast. I think she'll come out, win the first set. I think Leylah's going to win this match in 3, but I think it's going to be a challenging match. So I'm going to go with Leylah. I think overall Leylah's played the best tennis here. Leylah's looked really good this week. And whenever I've turned on the tennis channel, Leylah's been dominating someone. So I'm going to go with Leylah to win, but I think she's going to have to come back down. She's going to be very challenged in this match. I think Valentova can win this match, just to be completely honest, but I think Leylah will find a way to pull it off. Now, let's head to Ningbo, where it doesn't matter if Elena wins, she's not going to make the WTA finals. Sad, but Ekaterina, she's just dominated Rybakina in the past. The head-to-head is 4-1. Ekaterina here after taking out Yuyan, Kessler, and Shramkova. She's won 7 of her last 10. A lot of power on the serve. I'd probably say her serve is stronger than Elena Rybakina now. Elena's taken a lot of miles per hour off, a lot of miles per hour off of her serve, and it seems like she's going through the motions. I think she's trying to preserve and conserve her body, her longevity. She's not playing as hard anymore, and I think she's quietly having a good season. No one's talking about her because it's all been Coco, Sabalenka, and Iga. I mean, I guess that's the real big 3, right, guys? But listen, they've played last on hard at the Adelaide last year, the Australian part of the tour, and Ekaterina won that 6-3, 6-3. Ekaterina is here after taking out Yastremska, Leylah, as well as, that is Elena Rybakina. She's here after taking out Yastremska, Leylah Tomljanovic, and Jasmine Paolini. Rybakina's won 7 of her last 10. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm getting too excited here. So Rybakina's won 7 of her last 10. And Ekaterina, she's here after taking out Yuyan, Kessler, and as well as Diana Snyder. So I feel overall, Ekaterina, there's something in this matchup that she exploits. And I think the reality is her ability to get her forehand back faster, putting Elena Rybakina on the back foot. I just feel she's got more miles per hour on the forehand. Even though I think Elena has better accuracy, more range, Ekaterina just plays faster on the forehand. She's got more strength in it, and I think that really frustrates Elena Rybakina. And for that reason, I'm going to take Ekaterina to win at least a set, but I do think it goes 3, and I think Elena Rybakina will find a way to win this championship. That's what it is, guys. Enjoy. I'm your host, Good Energy. Enjoy the matches. We have Rybakina winning her last championship, ending the season. Leylah Fernandez, it's going to be a tough match. I'm not confident Leylah will win, but we're going to pick Leylah to win here. I do think Valentova can beat Leylah, by the way. And we're going to go with Vandewinkel, who is just going to be the future of Belgium tennis. Enjoy, guys. I'll be covering all matches. Talk to you soon.